What's up guys, the StrongBoys19 here. This is going to be another update video for the stuff that I've purchased from the previous month back in May. I apologise I didn't do this video a few days ago because on the last day, from the 31st of May, I had to work on some guitar practicing, on writing original stuff to a few new covers, and then the next night, which was the 1st of June, I had to do a gig with Hardgraft. Yesterday, I went out from around the middle of the afternoon to the early evening to support live music at one of Birmingham's venues. So, with that being said, now is the time to do this update video. I haven't bought a lot of stuff, but for any Slipknot fans out there, I did collect some more stuff. Let's go to Slipknot first. The first three are promotional items I've purchased on eBay. The seller was selling a few other promos like the Duality promo, the Vermilion promo, which I thought they were cool, also the Psychosocial promo, but I thought these three were the best ones. The first one, which I'm really proud to have, is this very rare single mix of my favourite Slipknot song of all time, Before I Forget. If you listen to the music video, it's this exact same mix. The mixing done by Terry Date is fantastic. I know I've mentioned about the production from Rick Rubin's take when Slipknot were making Volume 3, but imagine if Terry Date was the producer for the band at the time. It just features Before I Forget, and I love this picture so much of the classic 9-piece lineup of the band. The next one, I didn't discover this one until the moment I picked this up along with the other two. I didn't know this existed. This is the Pulse of the Maggots promo. Nothing at the back, with a big sticker for promotional use only from Roadrunner Records. Really cool. So simple as well. And the last one is the 9.0 Live sampler. Just contains a few tracks: The Nameless, Duality, 3-0, Left Behind, and Wait and Bleed. I love this picture of the band, but if you guys have the 9.0 Live album, if you open up the jewel case, it has the exact same picture. Very nice. Let's continue forward to Slipknot, as I've picked up some more Japanese pressings from an eBay seller called Smash Your CD. If you want to collect any Japanese pressing of any album, I highly recommend to check out Smash Your CD on eBay. The prices are excellent, and the brilliant shipping to the condition themselves is just perfect. Do not miss out on it. Finally, I have the Japanese pressing of We Are Not Your Kind, which contains the All Out Life bonus track. Yes, Solway Firth is the stronger closing track than All Out Life when listening to this, but I prefer All Out Life as one of my other favourite songs on this album. I've been wanting this for quite a long while now, and now that it's with me in the collection, this is just brilliant. Awesome stuff. And the last item for my favourite band's collection is this Japanese pressing of Point 5 The Great Chapter Digipack version. I'm not gonna show what's on the inside because, yes, even though it's really cool to see extra pictures of Japanese texts as well as the Japanese version of the lyrics, you can find them on Discogs. Really pleased to have these. And the last Japanese pressing is not from Slipknot, but it's from one of my other favourite albums of all time. I could go on about this album. Maybe I would like to review it someday. I adore this album, and it is my personal favourite of all time from this legend of a Canadian metal musician, Devin Townsend Terrier. I had to pick this one up. It has the bonus track of Universal. For Devin Townsend fans that know about this, we know that Humble is the hidden track after Stagnant, but I am really glad to pick this one up and listen to Universal along with the other phenomenal tracks across this whole album's runtime. I love these Obi strips. They're just so effective. Very, very pleased to have this one. And the last album for the update video is from a band I've been coming back to recently. One of my other all-time favourite bands in the UK, even though this band is part British, part American, it's Fleetwood Mac. I've been listening to some of the lesser loved albums. I say lesser loved, more underrated. Albums like Future Games, which I do love a lot, as well as this very good album Bare Trees. Future Games is one of my top 10 Fleetwood Mac albums. And I decided to pick up this album, Heroes Are Hard to Find. Terrible album cover, by the way. I know it's Mick Fleetwood, but this is not one of the best of artwork or photographs of an album cover from the band. This is the last album to conclude the Bob Welch era of the band. One of my other heroes on the guitar, Danny Kirwan, left Fleetwood Mac after Bare Trees. And I think the Bob Welch era is extremely, I would say, just underappreciated and quite misunderstood, because there's some brilliant stuff from the aforementioned albums I've said, Future Games and Bare Trees. This album features really good stuff. And the song Coming Home, weirdly, is one of those Bob Welch written tracks. It's like prog rock type of sounds, which is so unexpected for me to say that. But believe me, if you want to check that one out, go and look it up on YouTube, as well as the rest of this album. The title track to Angel, She's Changing Me. This is a very, very good album. I do have most of Fleetwood Mac's discography. I need to collect the later ones. And the last Fleetwood Mac album I do have on CD is Tango in the Night. Fleetwood Mac are one of those bands I have always appreciated and loved. It's not just with the most popular 70s era of the band with Stevie Nicks, who I cherish, Christine McVie, Lindsey Buckingham, Mick Fleetwood and John McVie, but there are previous albums that are not as popular and not as well regarded that I do recommend for any of you guys to check out. So that's it, guys. That is my update video for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll keep you guys posted for more videos in the near future.